afternoon, second grade students and family. It's Mr. Sargent here with your day 27 recap video for ELA and for science. In ELA today, we started with this picture. Now, this is a picture of a beautiful tropical island. And we started off by talking about the facts about an island, like what it's like to visit there, what can we do on an island, and what are the geographical features, such as it's totally surrounded by water. Then we talked about what it would be like to be stranded on an island. And that leads us to our story today, The Climb, which we're gonna read right now.
The Climb by Wendell Riley. "Grandpa, look!" I cried. "It's a ship!" I could hardly believe my eyes. There was a huge ship with tall sails far out at sea. We waved our arms and shouted, "Help! Help!" We had been stranded on the island for weeks. I was out fishing with Grandpa one day when the weather suddenly changed. A storm blew our fishing boat off course and onto a rocky island. Grandpa steered the best he could, landing us on the shore, but our boat was ruined. We had no way back to the little seaside town we called home. Paragraph 3. The huge ship was the first we'd seen. It was sailing right past us. "It's no use, Sarah," Grandpa said. "They can't see us." Paragraph 4. "But they could if I was up there," I said. I pointed to the top of a high, rocky hill. Grandpa looked worried, but he knew there was no other way. I had to climb the rocks quickly but carefully and not look down. When I got to the top, I shouted and flashed a small mirror. I was about to give up when a light flashed back. We were saved.
After we finished reading the story, I introduced the students to their homework assignment tonight that you can find on their Google Classroom. If you don't know how to log on to their Google Classroom, look at yesterday's video, and I gave specific instructions about how to navigate their Google Classroom. So if you see here, they're given the assignment to be stranded on a deserted island. You can bring 3 people, all right? You can pick 2 supplies to have on the island, and you need to come up with a plan for escape. Now, we did this with our groups today in class, and ladies and gentlemen, I had so much fun with you guys today. You guys were problem solving, you were figuring things out. It was incredible. Now, when you're on Google Classroom and you're doing this assignment, do not forget, before you turn it in, to type in your answers. Michael, I got yours already. It looks awesome. I loved what you wrote. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you are able to turn in your work later on tonight. In science today, we focused on the ear. This week we've been talking about sound energy and being able to hear sounds. Now, we have ears. Dumbo has ears. The bunny has ears. Now, the reason why we have ears, one, to hear what's coming. I know rabbits and bunnies use it for protection, so they can protect themselves from oncoming predators. Dumbo uses his ears to fly, which we cannot do. But then we talked about the different parts of the ear. Now, to introduce this concept, we saw a video that was very helpful. And if you want to see that video, it is in the description below. Just click on the link and it will send you directly to that video. Now, if you look at this picture, you'll see that the ear is broken into 3 parts. You have the outer ear, and that's this right here. The outer ear is what we can see. Then we have the middle part, or the middle ear, and that is like the ear canal to the eardrum. Then you have your inner ear, and that's where you have your hammer, your anvil, your stirrup, and your cochlear, all right? So these parts all together equal you being able to hear. So whenever we have a earache or ear infection, or your ears are just clogged up, Usually it's going to be part of the inner ear as well as the middle ear that causes it. Now, I sent this picture in class, the Google Classroom, as well as I'm going to send it on Class Dojo. Feel free to take a look at it. Feel free to study the different parts and realize ultimately this is how sound energy travels to us. And that's it for day number 27. You can hear the music. I'm about to go into a meeting right now. It's going to be a very dramatic meeting. I hope all of you have an incredible rest of the day. Remember that your homework can be turned in Google Classroom, and all the resources that you're going to need are going to be there. So good luck. If you need any help, message me, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. So until then, have a great night.